So our role is to kind of advocate for comprehensive and responsible policy and basically see that this area's interests are kind of represented at the various tables. We are usually, but not always, successful, depending on what the director of DWR wants to do in any given year in receiving that money. Our goal recognizes that agriculture is kind of in the lifeblood of our area, and we don't really expect it to necessarily go away, nor do we necessarily want that to go away.
I think this council understands the value of water, certainly for a growth of a city that is anticipated to be much larger than we are today. Making the water underground, all that is so crucially important. Can you just kind of hammer it all and boil it all back down for me for a second, in the respect that, would you say that the Augmentation Authority is in some respects a lobbying group, or is it if it ceased to exist today, what would we lose?
Well, without feeding a persecution complex, there's many times in the past that certain water users from our area have felt slighted somewhere between Maricopa and Pinal, the desires of Maricopa County and Pinal County. And a lot of times it's actually been true.
As the typical citizen, taxpayer, and consumer here in Maricopa, what other things can we be doing? The cost of water is a huge concern for our city, and we have a very fine balance between maintaining our agricultural uses of our land as well as future development and growth. So what more can we be doing?
I think the first thing that all of us can do is one, just generally be aware of the water as we move through these things. The other thing is, I think, is just be aware of certain kinds of inflection points where things